another one of our players this year at the APAC Regionals in Tokyo. He did fairly well in that, and we commend him on that achievement. We've got the number 3 and number 6 seeds in this game. I would say, if I had to choose, however, I would take Kale Salad as the underdog in this match. As you can see, his ELO peak is under Feneb's, and so I would say he could get washed, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Kale, I don't know what else to say about that, no? Yes, thank you. What have you done? We just get Kale some fans in the audience, you know? Exactly, you know.
That's true, that's true.
Kale started an excellent round today in our qualifiers. In his first round he played, he got 45,000, which is one of our top scores. All right.
Are we ready?
You guys are ready.
Alright, let's get this game started.
Good luck. Here we go.
The underdog Kale, who has done some amazing help to get this running today, versus Feneb, who will probably smash him. Alright, being a rural here.
This looks like a place a hobbit would live.
Potentially.
Where do hobbits live?
It's my favourite meta in New Zealand, Hobbit meta. If you think of Hobbit's going to live there, it's going to be the northern.
Potentially we're in Okay.
Fixing gaslighting in here. Players go to Australia.
Now Kale is a very good Australian player. This could be a very good round for Kale here.
Kale does run some APAC.
And he's going!
When we saw this players' best countries, we saw Kale had Australia. However, Feneb had India as his best country. What do we have here? We have India. We have a lock in by Kale. What's Feneb going to do?
Kale's just gone straight for the label flonk, which is what I would do if you don't know where you're going. But closer.
Terrible quality. Terrible quality. Okay, we shouldn't see too many points here.
Yeah, both going very similar regions again.
We're both going to get the
Kale is locked in, but he was a 3rd seed, so he should, you know. Look here, some nice forestry region here.
South America, perhaps?
Potentially. Still the players are going, which is not there. Some Philippines. I would expect probably a red as well if we're going to South America somewhere, but you know, players could both be wrong as well. I've seen that before.
You have a bit of a split here. I don't think we'll see a game on no multis, but if Kale's closer, that could be some big points.
For sure, Kale towards the north there. And they're hanging around.
Feneb, great. Things are about to get exciting as we move on to the multis.
Yeah, Kale's been great so far, but now that damage is going to ramp up, we'll see how it catches up.
So we can see that you have these double yellow lines here, so we should be hitting him very good.
Yeah. Nice dry area again, so really south-west-ish in America. That kind of feels good stuff.
We're doing a bit of a split from our players, and this is a very big country. So big country, big points.
Feneb has lined up a road already, and
that looks good.
Looking pretty good. See if Kale can match him, or Kale's just randomly going to Nevada. Oh.
this is, again, a tough country to region guess, especially without meta. You get random forests throughout the entire country. Ooh, we should see some points here.
Sure, shout out to Spiral, who put a lot of the Japan locations to a lot of the maps we put around.
We have a lock-in by Feneb. Kale switching about, 4 seconds left. The Kale's closer. We could win here. It's going to
Some big damage happening.
Round of applause for that. Great. Moving on to round number 7. And we are back in Europe.
There's been a lot of coverage.
I like that zoom in by Feneb, especially this coverage.
Yeah, these kind of guys will know what time of the year the Euro car went through.
Split here.
We do have a split.
Wait, this could be big points. 2.5x damage. We saw a game end earlier on a similar round.
4 seconds left to change guesses if they're going to, but...
I mean, no! Feneb's going to be closer.
Very close.
And it takes the lead. You can see the game flip on its head with multis.
Crowd favourite Kale is now in the coming second.
Big country equals big points, but you don't get much bigger than Russia.
Yeah. But Russia, very region guessable. Figsy has done a very good Russia learning strength previously.
Yeah, we can see the brake light here, which eliminates a lot of the countries. Now players will know that, and they'll know which roads or which highways were covered with this certain car.
Cal seems to be going, yeah, like rifle.
Then lining up a road here, looking confident too. Even if they're in the same region, this country is huge. And that might be game.
That was a very impressive game from you there, Feneb. I just want to ask you, how has this experience here compared to playing at Tokyo?
It's honestly more stressful. There's a bigger crowd than there was in Tokyo. Plus, I'm playing in front of like so many of my friends and stuff, so there's added stress there. You know, want to do well in front of the gang. But yeah, awesome. Glad to get the win. Happy with that last rush, I guess. Shout out to Finbar, who showed tips for like how you can zoom in onto that like almost invisible road in Russia. Like it shows up so late and it's completely tiny, but there are some like random lakes that you can use to locate the road. So shout out to him for that. Yeah, thank you very much.
Sorry to stop you here, Feneb, but I don't know if you heard, but there seemed to be a bit of justice for Kale in the crowd earlier while we were setting up. How do you feel having slayed possibly the audience champion in his first match?
I mean, it's only up from here.
All right, that's been Feneb. Thank you very much. Good game. Okay, and here we can see on the bracket, this is our final matchup of our first section of the bracket here. Whoever wins this match will be going up against the aforementioned Kale Slayer. Alrighty, well. We can see here our profiles for the two players here. We have Eamon and Knowledge. What can we see here? Eamon, of course, the current reigning Asia Pacific champion, having won the aforementioned event in Tokyo. His best country is New Zealand. Believe it or not, he's from New Zealand. Knowledge's best country is Argentina. Believe it or not, he's Australian. We've got the 2 seed versus the 7 seed. So I know I said this last time, but I would take Knowledge as the underdog here. And thank you, audience. I was proven right. Kale was the underdog. So what?
Let's see what Knowledge has to say about that now. Does Knowledge, do you want to come on to...
Alrighty, it looks like we are ready to bring our competitors in. So, could we please welcome our Kiwi champion, Eamon?
And now, everyone's second favourite underdog. Welcome onto the stage, Knowledge. Let's go for it.
Are both our players ready? Oh, they can't hear us. Let's start this
Noise
time.
cancelling headphones are working. Good luck, here we go.
Alright, so without Knowledge, this whole event wouldn't have happened. He booked his flights down to this event before it was even organised. So I'd like to thank you for that.
Beautiful round to start.
A beautiful location. Very white. See, Eamon going straight for Croatia, which is a good guess.
Those type of rocks are very common around the Mediterranean coast.
Yeah.
I like the island,
Similar
yes.
area. Again, first round's not going to be a huge amount of damage anyway, but yeah, Knowledge does have some knowledge of GeoGuessr.
And he's going to the other way. However, as we saw in the last game, these games are won in the last rounds and not won in the first 4 rounds.
Exactly. So, having a nice rule around here, which we're going to get a lot of these in this round, using ProWorld by /A, great map. We do have some people in these kind of countries that can reach and guess by the cows.
Rolling hills
which is
here.
crazy.
They have a little bit of architecture. Not too much meta for our players to use here. We could have a country split.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to. Interesting. Who is going to be right? We'll find out in 3.
Yeah.
It's going to be Denmark! He just got that on fire. It's like, that's impressive.
Yeah, Denmark usually is very notable by being packed flat, but we don't really have much of that.
So we see a sandy, dirty car here, and that's only going in one region of Argentina. Most players will know this. Now, this is Knowledge's preferred country, though, so let's see if he can get for maybe 5 minutes.
That location can be really confusing for newer players as well. Like living in Australia is kind of dirty because you can water somebody in the beach, but Argentina, a lot of coverage straight down the centre of the country.
So what our players are doing right now is they're both facing directly north, and they're using that angle to try and find a road that matches the same angle.
And they're both on the road. Very, very close.
Really closer though, in his preferred country. Can we move on to round number 4? And again, we've got that bad cam.
Yeah. India making a big appearance today.
It's very pronounced in the pro world. Find a lot of big countries, a lot of US, a lot of Russia, a lot of India,
Yeah.
a lot of Brazil.
Eamon being our pro player will have good knowledge of India.
But India's interesting because you have lots of different languages in India. And we do have language here, so the players should be able to narrow down the state by seeing the language here.
And you see both players have just ignored that. Basically ignored the rest of the round. We do have them a little bit separate from each other. They're the same general region. And that is why he is the APAC champion.
It looks like we are back.
Back in India again. Very, very India heavy map.
So we don't have language here, but we do have other matters like the soil color.
The electricity pole tops. India has some very unique trident ones. We don't have that in this round, so that's going to help them out a little bit.
points here.
Very, very big split for a big
And
country.
it's going to be normal. You find that sandy, arid soil more up on the start.
Massive points, over 2,000 points.
Moving on to round number 6.
Second crowd favourite, Knowledge, having to lock in. We've got a Brazil here.
Yeah, we've got those Brazilian poles we saw earlier. We have mushroom insulators. Aiden confidently zooming in here.
Yeah.
We do have some pine eucalyptus trees making the background.
It's very, very cloudy as well, which can help with the region guessing. Yeah, aiming seems very locked in, but Knowledge is not that far away.
It's a big country. They're definitely not on the same stage. Who's going to be closer?
Let's see how we go here.
If it's Max Norv, it could be Gary. Aiden! Well,
Congratulations, Aiden. You just proved there why you are the Asia Pacific World Champion. How were you feeling during that last round? Obviously, you had a couple of really nice guesses in India there. What were you feeling during that moment?
That went a lot better than I expected. I haven't played the game too much recently, so I expected to make a few blunders, but luckily I played pretty well. Usually I'd say India's a weakness of mine, but I got a bit lucky on some of the guesses, I think. But yeah, I'm happy with how I played.
Well, it's called GeoGuessr for a reason, all about that luck, you know. So how did that compare to your time, I'll ask the same question to Feneb, how did that compare to your time in Japan? Obviously, this crowd is amazing for us right now. Thank you, how does that compare?
Honestly, I'm liking this crowd. I think this crowd's even better than the one in Japan.
Thank you very much, Aiden. We'll let you have a quick rest, and now we'll get started on our semi-finals, everyone. Go for it, buddy. Good luck. Congratulations. All right. Our first game will be Eddie versus Karania. We'll have a quick break before that happens. But yeah, let's get started soon.
Yeah, I went. Oh, yeah, I went more.
Mr. Karania, since you are the top seed, you actually get to pick whether we're doing move, no move, or NMPZ. So you have the powers in your hands, Karania. What would you like to select? What is your favourite game? And obviously it says something up there, but maybe he wants to go for something different to, you know, unsettle Eddie in all his studies. What would you like to go for, buddy?
I think I'll go for NMPZ.
As it says on the stage. All right. NMPZ it is. So this game mode here is all we're given is a picture of the image. So you can't move around like we're in the last. We can't pan around in the last one. All you're given is an image in order to try and guess who we are. So there's often no card meta. All you're using is just a photo, as it says. Anything to add, Weaver?
Well, we can see here that Karania's favourite mode is NMPZ. I wonder why he chose it. Eddie could be the underdog in this match because it starts on NMPZ, which is Karania's best mode. We see Eddie's best country is Australia. He's from Australia. Karania's best country is Ecuador. All right, let's get these players introduced, everyone.
Revenge. Just getting the boys signed up now, and we will be ready to go very shortly for our first semi-final. Only 3 more games to go now, and then a winner shall be crowned.
One other thing I forgot to mention about the semi-finals is we are increasing the multiplier of damage. So every round that the game goes on, more damage is dealt for less things. So that will increase the intensity, and these games pick up the pace as we are doing best of 3 for the semi-finals.
All for viewer entertainment.
For a lovely audience live in PAX. I would just like to take a quick moment to shout out our sponsor, Aftershock, for providing us with these lovely PCs here, as you can see. We are very grateful to Aftershock. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aftershock.
Are we ready? Good luck, here we go.
one game per pet, best of 3. So,
Tough round to start. Now, thankfully, I think both players will know the country. Let's see if they both zoom on this one. Okay, both players are going to be in Japan, and again, we are in that low cam, so we are lower to the ground. We have pine trees. Again, tough country to read against though, but we shouldn't see too many points here.
especially tough to reach against we can't sit around.
It's going to be key
Very, very tough.
Okay, now we are moving on to multis on round number 2. Got round. Okay, we have a road, we have dirt, we have a fence. I like Karani's guess.
Karani's gone straight for a country and Eddie's just staring at it. So Eddie's going to go, same country, so that's good.
Yeah, when you find the fences are like 20 meters away from the road, that's a common meta in Argentina.
Yeah.
7 seconds left. Big country. We could see points here. 1.5x damage.
Eddie seems to be kind of like a road, but he's closer.
Remember, Karani picked this game though too.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to 2x damage now. Looks like we are back in Europe.
Back to Europe. Very green, very tall trees, so we're not going to be too far north.
Quite a wide dirt road here.
Karani's gone straight for a country again, and I do like that one.
I like the white.
Yeah, central area.
Okay, we have a split here. This will be interesting. I like both their guesses. I personally go in the middle.
Yeah.
It's going to be a split. And takes the lead on that.
And all you have is grass and trees. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania can be very hard to separate.
Okay, a little bit of a tougher round here. But again, both players zooming in on the same spot.
You can't
It's hard to
forest
separate.
today. Both going to Greece. Both in the same areas though, so
Tough country to read, yes. Now on 2.5x damage, you can see some solid
yeah,
damage
we do have a
here.
bit of a split. Eddie goes to the north, Karani goes to the centre. Karani's locked in.
Enemy
And
in the
it's
south. Third 100 damage, that's significant. Eddie almost at half health.
So again, Eddie is the best moving player in Australia according to Eddie. So, you never know.
Yeah, both players are going to be in Nigeria here. We have Nigeria on the left.
Nigeria is a country that is good when you have the food, has a lot of good meta, whether or not it's carb. Nigeria is well known for having a police car following the Google car.
Both players are in very similar spots. It's going to be a loser though.
But Eddie's slightly in front. Our bottom seed, but one of GeoGuessr community's favourite streamers. Check out Young84 on Twitch if you want to see him play some more. It's very entertaining.
We have a European round. Looks like we have a little bit of corn. Players can possibly see that bollard. It's a little bit hard to see on this laptop.
Eddie's soon to have a poll and he did
Ooh,
just...
we have a split here. Interesting. Okay, who's going to be right? It's going to be Germany. That's almost game. We saw Eddie last time. Once he got to red health, he locked in. Let's see if he can do it again.
Time for a multi-merchant and...
Not a great country when you're on 260 health.
We do have a lot of mountain fish. This is a country where Karani has straight for locking in.
So those bollards are only found in Slovenia and Austria. So both of our players will know that.
Eddie can't start the country here, so let's see what he does.
If Karani is right, that could be game. But Eddie! Don't write him out just yet. Especially on 4.5x damage, anyone can take this.
Eddie did turn the multi-merchant, which is winning at low health, so he is the expert.
Is this new DLC?
I think
It's
it
new
might
DLC.
be new DLC.
Vietnam only got coverage released recently. It used to have coverage and then Google pulled it away, but they gave it all back.
That Google recently have given us some new coverage and some old coverage, so it is not a great country to try and reach against.
Again, we've got a split. We could see game here. Karani is closer, and Karani is going to be closer. And we'll take it. Karani leads 1-0. Only needs one more game to take this.
Okay, Eddie. Now you are on the back foot here, Eddie. We need to hear, what mode would you rather play next in our best of 3? Would you rather play moving or no moving?
Definitely no moving, thank you.
Okay, you heard it from the man. We're playing no moving, folks.
A big bit of a change. So we have 3 different maps for 3 different modes. So Pro World for no move, which is what we're doing now. A Rainbow World for no move hand zoom, and an Informed World for moving if we get to that. All 3 maps played by Slash P, who's an amazing map maker in the community.
The go.
Yeah,
Here's the
literally
go.
the go.
Are we ready? Good luck. Good luck. Here we go. Country to start. We have an instant zoom by Karania.
Trying to put the pressure on here.
I like that guess too. And if you don't think about it, you might not get it.
It's not the kind of guess you'd go for if you didn't know the country well.
But Eddie gets it.
Both very funny. And
Great
Karania
guess.
plays it. Right, going to round 2, and remember we have the multiplier starting in round 2 now, so we'll ramp up the damage. Straight for the electricity pulse again, and
So we do see a fun meta here. We see a yellow arrow on the side, and both of our players know that's around the Hiroshima region, so we shouldn't see too many points here.
they're both guessing very, very, very close to each other, so a little bit of damage, but not much. And Karani is closer. Alright, going to round 3 now. Ramping up to 2 times damage.
Now we saw Eddie do a brilliant guess in this country earlier in the last game.
Yeah.
So we're going to be back in Russia. Now we have winter coverage.
Yeah,
A lot of
winter
our players study the seasons, especially winter in Russia. So both of our players will know where in the country you'll find these rounds. Well, we have a split here, and they're both in places that could be right. Who's going to be closer though? I think I like Eddie's guess more, and it's right. Eddie, showing off his information.
Eddie's locking in on his favourite mode, no move.
2.5x damage now. Looks like we are back in Brazil. Big country, big points. And on 2.5x, we could see game here.
A big blur though, which can be very region guessable.
These hills, when they're big like this, are only usually found in a few states.
Karania seems to
Like
have
Karania,
gone
yeah.
straight for location and locked in.
I like that guess from Karania. Eddie going to the same region though. We shouldn't see too many points.
Move slightly, but still not super far.
Oh, Eddie going closer in the wrong stage. Moving on to round number 5. And we're back in India, guys.
Back in here. Back again, seeing those trident poles we were talking about before. Very unique to India. Karania going. I do like Karania's guess that area of video is very.
Yeah, this
Very obvious.
big stuff. You find that around
Yeah.
there. Over here in West Bengal. And both their players will know that. We shouldn't see too many points here. Let's see where Eddie ends up. Okay, we're good.
Bit of a
Bit
split
of a
between them
split.
again.
Oh, I like both the guesses. Let's see who's on it. Oh, I like that. That's based.
Ooh, Karania hedging and getting closer.
So
In the wrong
that
country.
is what we call an by Eamon himself.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a dirt road? Nothing else.
So we're going to that plays a little of it.
We do have some mountains in South Africa, very notoriously flat country, except for specific regions. So, Karania already map open, finding very
I like that guess.
is a good guess. Eddie taking his time.
3.5x. We could see game here.
5 seconds left, and Eddie's just opened up his map.
Oh, we have a split. We have a split. 3.5x damage. Karania's going to be minus up. Is that game? Karania will take it into the final.
Well, Karania, congrats on moving to the finals. You're our first player into the finals. Now, I want to know what pushed you to that area of South Africa that you were in particular, over where Eddie was in.
I mean, mostly just the climate. But that's some super new coverage that must have dropped in the last few months. So like, it's very unlikely to see many locations similar to that. Like, I haven't seen any locations similar to that in like new coverage. So I kind of like just used my like previous knowledge of like other like West Coast South Africa like looking locations. And yeah, it worked out.
He knows his South Africa, folks. Now, Karania, I just wanted to ask one more thing. You're going into our grand finals. You have a chance to gain the crown. How do you feel about this opportunity that you've been given?
I'm excited. It's going to be exciting to see who I play. World League APAC players. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
Who do you favour in the match? Say it. Say it.
I think I favour Eamon, but I got to be going for Feneb, my fellow Aussie.
So Feneb's the underdog, folks. Thank you very much, Karania. You can go back to your seat. We'll see you later.
First off, onto the stage we have Feneb, an underdog apparently, according to some people. Come on out onto your stage and let's see how good that quite is, Now for you, Ruben.
And Feneb's worthy opponent is the one, the only, Eamon, I don't know your last name. Come on out.
Good luck to the both of you. May the best person win.
Considering Eamon is our top seed, he gets to pick his favourite mode against Feneb. Now, Eamon, what do you choose out of moving, no moving, and no moving, panning, or zooming?
I have to pick no move.
He picks no move, folks. Let's get going.
So back in Nova, we've had a lot of this map tonight. Players ready?
Good
They
luck,
can't
good
hear
luck.
us.
Here we go.
Alright, first round. Will we see another India? No. But a country we should probably be familiar with.
So we should have a bit of a glitch here. I can't see that Feneb is moving around. That should fix up in the next round. Both players are going to know this is Turkey snow poles. But we don't have many other things to go up here. It is quite a big country.
You can't see a screen, but Ned is currently lining up a road, so let's see how close he gets. Oof. But
What's on the
anyway,
last? Eamon, we'll take round one. The classic Australia versus New Zealand matchup.
round 2, most players start up now, so we'll start seeing some more damage. Yeah, Feneb is actually playing now, so that's useful. This is our first Indonesia for the.
Yeah, it's a big country too.
Yeah.
That's quite surprising.
A lot of geogas and maps are very Indonesian heavy because there's a lot of coverage, a lot of meta, and a lot of variety in that country.
You ever see Russia later on top of Indonesia? I'm shocked.
Yeah, exactly.
Indonesia almost touches the sides.
We do look like we've got a bit of a bushfire region.
I think I prefer Feneb's guess here with this coverage. Let's see if Eamon knows something I don't, and he does.
Hey,
Let's go.
again.
Great guess by Eamon. Eamon hasn't dropped 1 point this whole tournament.
Yeah. That's why he is the GOAT.
We have some information here.
Yeah.
And I would say that to see the information, you would have to assume that Feneb will be the favourite on this round. But let's
You
see.
know, it is easier to read on that big screen than it is on what we're seeing.
So both our players will be looking for the capital of Kota, which is the second division of Indonesia. It's about 450 to learn, and both our players will know them.
Yeah.
But this poll will indicate that we are in North Sumatra here, so both of our players will get this round. Shouldn't see too many points. Closer once again. Moving on to the next round. 2.5x damage here, and this dark olive truck you'll only find in Turkey. Both our players will know that. This truck got released about a year ago, but it's only found in certain places of the country. So both of our players would have studied that. So we see a split here. Eamon's looking confident, obviously.
If I'm correct, that car is in both the west and the east of the country, isn't it? So,
Yeah, but there's a lot of spots that are missing, so you got to work.
Yeah. So both players are going the same side though, so we could have said.
Eamon's moved
Not.
now closer to Feneb. Shouldn't see too many points.
And
Great,
Feneb-
yeah. Both players are in Feneb.
Tiny damage for such a high multiplier because both players are locked in. Yes, you're right, that's why they have both APAC players.
We'll be in North America, yeah. We're going to be very far north too. Maybe in the UK, or in Canada, maybe in Alaska. Now on 3x damage, this would be a scary round even if you're Eamon. Like,
Yeah.
these are rounds that if you're not on it, you lose.
No one will be happy with getting this round.
So our players are going to be looking at the poll, the transformer of the poll. It should indicate we are in BC. But how far north do our players go? Yeah, we've got a little bit of a split. Eamon committing north here. And it pays off! Eamon takes that one!
Hello. All right. Congratulations, Eamon, on that first win at 4 hour no moving. It is now over to Feneb now to choose. Now, Feneb is often regarded as one of the best moving players in Australia. So I wonder what he'll choose. You have a choice between NMPZ and moving. I think we know it's pretty obvious, but we still let the man choose, you know? What would you like to pick?
Yeah, NPC.
He's telling lies, of course. NMPZ it is. Alright, so it's the same as on our last game. We're just given that image and we can't see anything other than that one thing. So we haven't had a moving game just yet, so hopefully, you know, Feneb can take this one and we can get some excitement, you know, we can get a tiebreaker. So let's see. Good luck to both of you and let the games commence.
Alright, let's start this up. I'll ask them if they can't hear me. So we have 60-second rounds this time, a bit of a longer time. Because moving, you will have to see a lot more information. The player's a little bit closer as well. It is Feneb's favourite mode.
We are
We have not moving.
says no move.
We're having some technical difficulties here. Feneb's trolling has caused our tech guy to put on the wrong mode accidentally. Alright, it looks like moving has been enabled and we have aborted the previous game and we are restarting. Good luck to our competitors.
Good luck, here we go.
Alright, while the first round is loading, I can give a massive thank you to Brainy here. He's our tech guy today. He made the overlay that we have for this tournament. Looks beautiful. Huge. Alright, so Eamon's already moving, but Feneb seems to be ready to lock in already.
Yeah, those players will know the country, they will know the region.
Feneb seems to be looking for the road, so let's see how close it's going to be. We do have a place name on there, not one that I've ever seen before. I don't know my test ranges.
It says the dudes.
Yeah. Eamon?
Okay, interesting.
Big split here with Eamon going south of the country. Let's see.
I don't think that coverage is where Feneb is, to be honest. But we will see. Eamon's proved me wrong plenty of times already today.
Neither
Now
of
into the
us
honor. It's going to be between them. Eamon still gets to drop a point in this game.
Alright, and our round 2.
We have some corn, we have some water.
And we have some writing. But barely readable, so Eamon's glanced at it and moved on.
So it looks like we are back in Indonesia here, and then you can see those tiles on the roof. Those are most commonly found in Java. Most of our players will know this. They are found in Lampang as well, and Eamon knows that. I like that guess from Eamon. Especially when the tiles are two different colours, that's a common Lampang setup.
But Feneb going directly to the same area as well, so slightly closer too.
Feneb does damage for the first time. Let's go, Feneb.
At round 3, we're up to 2 times damage already.
And we're back in Europe for this round. Our players are trying to use any bit of information they can.
We do have language, although both players seem to have gone different countries.
Interesting.
Very interesting there.
Yeah, I know who's right. I won't say it in case they can hear us.
That's right. Eamon's now moving to the correct country. There's a lot of French language around. A lot of the players, as part of their
Wait, Feneb was confident on that send.
Yeah,
What does he know?
But Eamon is in the same area. You might know your place name. But a lot of GS players do know multiple languages, so
We have a bit of a split here. Feneb in the right place.
huge guess there.
Takes the lead for the first time in this game. Okay, we have 2.5x damage here. Looks like we are in Colombia. So Colombia have these road markers on the side of the road. They're kilometre markers, but they tell you what road you're on, and then you can work out. And Feneb just saw it, that green sign. So the bottom of that sign has 2 numbers. The first one's the road number, the second one's the section of the road. So we are on road 25 right now, we're on section 13. Our players will both know this, and then they're going to use the angles to try and work out where on that section we are.
Exactly, and that north of the country does have some varying weather, varying whether it's rainy or dry. So we have very similar.
He only had that little bit of information to do such an impressive guess. Okay, we have 3x damage now, but we are in North America. Big country, big points.
Both of them doing the first thing I would do on a location like this, zoom straight into the bin.
Okay, Eamon has found a road number, instantly zooming to that road number now. Oh, he's going to keep moving. See if he can get some better information. town names as well. Keeps moving. And we've yet to find any info. He finds the same road number that Feneb has. We have 20 seconds left here.
Interesting to see them both slow moving through the locations. In the World Cup, they had slow moving locked in, so that's where that was that step by step of each location. But
Is it the Canadian flag underneath the American flag?
I don't think they're friendly enough for that, personally.
It's going to be Mississippi. Both players are great guesses. Feneb will be closer once again though. So we do have round limits on here. So by the end of round 10, if one of our players has less health than the other one, they will lose. And in a moving game where both players are getting that info, getting closer together than the other games, that could come into play here. Yeah, we have an instant lock-in by Eamon here. Feneb does have a phone code though, and he will know his phone codes on Taiwan, and he is region guessing using that phone number on 3.5x.
And
Great job. But Eamon is a great guess. No information. Oh, we're in India again, guys. India on 4x damage is scary.
that would be a horrible location to get if you had an NPZ, but the players can move out of it. See what other information we can get. Eamon doesn't need any. Seems to know already here.
Oh, okay, so that hole he's looking at, it's got the holes in it, which is only found in that state. So he should be in the right state here, and then that state's very dry, so the green part of the state. So one section. Feneb knows what it's like. Feneb in control of this game. 4.5x damage, you could see anything, especially in a big country. There's no bigger country than Russia. We're bad. So both of our players will be able to speak Cyrillic, and read Cyrillic, so they will be able to read these street signs here in the billboards, see if they can get some information. Again, we're back in that winter coverage.
Yeah, it's very freaking guessable, but we don't have a huge amount of
Oh, Feneb's got some info here.
Go to the phone code.
Does that say Krasnodar?
Right on the street. He didn't go over Krasnodar though, so potentially not what on the sign.
Oh, and he's got a great sign there, but tough to find those towns. We're only 25 days away.
Let's say some no.
5 seconds. Eamon yet to put a guess down. 2 seconds, gets one in. Both players in a similar region. But Feneb is going on it! Is that game? No!
Eamon with 660 points left, but
5x moving. This is Feneb's game to lose. And we are in the Philippines. The Philippines is a country that has lots of information. Players are going to be looking for province names, which are everywhere. If you get one before the other person, you could turn this game around. And Feneb will know that. So he's going to be desperately looking for a province here.
and right on the border as well, so quite region guessable.
Wait, is this Indonesia? Oh, it's Indonesia. I saw it looked up.
So Philippines is guessable, but this is not it.
We should be in South Sulawesi with those groups.
Ooh, Feneb's got a great sign there. Indonesia loves putting cover buttons on everything, so
Feneb will know the couple button here.
there he is.
Eamon yet to find the info. This could be game right here. Wait, Eamon's on the same spot. Just lining up the codes. And he's close. Okay, we move on to the final round now. We need to see some amazing play by Eamon for the takers. Eamon's going to be relying on a big country he might even send instantly. And this is North America, right? This is what you want, yeah. This is what Eamon wants to see. Is he going to get Feneb time?
Going straight in.
Eamon locked in. Feneb yet to get information. Ooh. This is Eamon's chance. If Feneb doesn't get this, we could see a swing here. 6 seconds left.
4 seconds has opened the map yet. Hedging, middle of country. Is it enough?
It's valid after We are going to NMPG.
Going to LPD.
Okay, everybody. As a result of both players picking their preferred modes, we are now going to the mode nobody wanted to play. As our tiebreaker, we are going to NMPG! Let's see how these boys do.
Alrighty, so our last game is who's going to be facing Piranha in our final. But a lot of information for an NPC round. We have a
We
sign.
have language here, so both players will know this. We shouldn't see too many points on round 1. Both players in Austria.
Both going reasonably close to Vienna, which is what you expect to be such a lightish for Austria round.
Round 1, no multis. Let's get it over and
Right next to each other.
45 minutes. As we move on to round number 2. Interesting pavement here.
But aiming straight in for country.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Very huge guess there.
This isn't an easy round, too.
This country is usually very noticeable.
Oh, we have a split.
Yeah.
We shouldn't see game, but on 1.5x, it's going to be big and
That is an amazing guess for such information.
Now we're going to be back in South Africa here, big country. I don't think Feneb could win on this round, but Eamon definitely can. Even see Eamon. I mean, this would be the round to Eamon if you're ever going.
But it does.
Eamon, is he going to Eamon?
Hedging some Eswatini there.
It doesn't pay off.
Look good attempt.
You've got to respect it. You've got to respect it.
Alright. 2.5 times now.
So we're back in North America here. We have metal fences, we have some pine trees. It's not an easy round.
But Eamon has zoomed in quite a lot already.
Both players hovering over the same state. We shouldn't see too many points here, but Eamon is on it. It could be game. Oh, Eamon's moved a bit further away now. Is he going to be closer? It's going to be California. But Eamon's closer. Oh my god! It's rare you see double digits, and this is not the country that Feneb wants to see. You want big countries on night help. You do not want small countries. Feneb has to win this round. There's no ifs or buts. If Eamon wins the round, Eamon will be in our final.
I'm always scared of Feneb at the moment with the time points. No one wants to be in that situation. But we may see him.
You're an
lots of
MC.
movement.
You just click the middle and hope for the best. Wait.
Congratulations, buddy. Well, guess what? We have our grand final decided. It is is Eamon against Karania. Now, Eamon here is essentially we've got two APAC champions here, so that makes for a very interesting matchup. So, Eamon, how are you feeling throughout that game, buddy? Was it all good?
Yeah, I was just having fun. I don't feel too much pressure. The crowd is amazing, so yeah, it's
in Mourinho. All right, congratulations, Eamon. We'll let you have a quick rest and we'll get ready for our grand final. Congratulations, buddy.
Before we start our grand final, I would just like to do a few acknowledgements here. First off, I would like to acknowledge our wonderful organiser who has put this entire event together, who has brought us all here today. Tigraine on the commentator. Our commentator, Tigraine. She's wonderful. I would like to thank JV, my main man over here. Bring in everybody. I'd like to thank Figsy over there who's been commentating. I'd like to thank Brainy who put all these wonderful things up. And most of all, I want to thank you, the audience. Dim the lights, lights dim. I didn't think that would work. Thank you, audience. You, at the Quokka Theatre here in PAX Melbourne 2025, you have been, I would say, maybe the greatest audience a Geoguessr match could ever ask for. Thank you all so much. And I want to hear as much noise for our two competitors, Eamon and Karania!
Alright, you boys want to come on out?
Okay, our first competitor here, we are introducing him now, the reigning Asia Pacific champion, the Kiwi man himself. It is Eamon! Eamon. Just quickly before this match starts, I want to ask you, I heard that you don't have much nerves going into this. That's what I heard from your last interview. Has this increased with this grand final? This is our final match here in Melbourne. How do you feel?
I definitely feel a bit more nervous now. Definitely, Karania's, I think, is the strongest opponent here, so yeah, I've got every right to be quite nervous.
Okay, Eamon, well, I will let you go in. I want you to win, buddy. Good luck.
Well, the person that I want to win is Mr. Karania. So, our former APAC champion, come on out of your little hidey hole, buddy. Both these competitors have flown very far. Eamon has flown from New Zealand, and Karania has flown from, this random place called Perth. So, we're up for a very exciting match here. So, Karania, would like to sit down, buddy, and get prepared. Alright, so we're going to select our game mode now, Mr. Eamon. So, obviously you prefer your no move, and what Karania is an NNPZ player. So what is your choice, my friends?
I actually can't decide between moving and no move. I think I'll stick to no move.
No move it is. Alright. No moving is our first game mode of this grand final. It should be a very exciting one. Two of the best players here, in my opinion. Sorry to my friends down there. But, I reckon they are. So, good luck, everyone. It is time to rumble. Let's get started on our grand final, ladies and gentlemen.
Both players just getting settled and adjusting the screen of the crews to start all night, so just set up earlier. no move, changing some maps over, we'll get going in a sec.
Let's get a round of applause for our two finalists. Both players ready? Good luck, good luck. Here we go. See a little wave there from Eamon, from Ryan.
GG's.
So we're starting in Australia.
First time since Australia's...
We've only seen a few
second
today.
time, yeah.
We saw the Kale cook earlier in Australia.
Yeah. Crowd. Beautiful. Crowd #1 favourite cow salad.
So we do have a train line here. So with that train line, it's possibly findable this road. Those players are going to be standing, but we're going to do a split. Interesting.
I do like Karania's a bit better based on there being a train line in the area. But he is moving over slightly.
See, Karania's going to be closer, isn't it? Uncommon to see those poles in Victoria, so I understand Eamon's guess there.
Definitely, but there
Still
is
see
a lot of train lines between Melbourne and Adelaide.
And when we're back in Brazil, now that blue sign, it will actually tell you the state and it will tell you the distance. So if our players can read the top of that, they will be able to get the state of the country.
They both just glanced over it, so either they can't read it or they've got the information very quickly.
You'll find that long golden grass commonly in this region of Brazil as well. Goiás and Tuxtepec. Okay, who's going to be closer here?
Eamon just quickly checking that sign from last time.
Oh, it's going to be right across it. There are 2x damage here. Looks like we are back in Turkey. Now Turkey, oh we got a phone code here. I wonder if our players know their Turkish phone codes.
There actually is a place name on that sign, which I doubt many people know. I only found it one time when I was doing a moving round, and it took me about half an hour to find the city. So both players seem to just be dancing around that middle part of the Konya area.
Players are going to be using the rows and the water tanks to make an educated guess here. Who is going to be closer? It's going to be Karania. Australia versus New Zealand. Australia takes the upper hand.
Yeah. So crowd, who do you want to win? Australia or New Zealand? Beautiful answer.
This is going to be a tough one, yeah.
Oh no, there's pretty unique mountains you've got there. Karania going straight for the regional, I would have gone for that as well. That southern Mexican border area is very tabletopy mountains. Let's see if Eamon's gonna
I think I like the New Mexico a little better with that road and the road lines. We'll see. We've got a New Mexico-Texas split. What's it going to be? It's going to be Texas! 176 for the first time today.
taking the former APAC champion and take points off the current APAC champion.
We are back in India. I wouldn't be unhappy here, Eamon. You want big countries, you don't want little ones.
Alright.
Yeah, both players in a similar region, but if Karani's closer, Karani will take our first game. So it's important Eamon gets closer here. That palm tree we see, you'll only really find those in the east coast of India. Both of our players will know that. Okay, 3 seconds, who's it going to be? It's in the south. Karani might be. Oh, it's going to be close! And that will be game! Karani is 1 goal. And we are now moving on to Karani's preferred game mode.
Karania, congratulations on winning round 1 of our best of 5 grand final. I have to ask you, what mode would you like to pick next? Moving, no moving, or NMPZ?
I think we gotta go with NMPZ.
Alright, he's chosen NMPZ, folks. Let's get it going.
Good luck, good luck. Here we go.
Alright, so we get round 1, Rainbow World. Very popular map, has regularly been used by GeoGuessr for their official
We have a dirt road, we have some trees, we have a bit of grass, and that's it.
Yep. Although, it leaves the kind of trees, kind of grass, kind of dirt roads. We'll see where Karania is currently gone.
Yeah, we have 6 seconds left. Eamon is yet to open the map. Oh, we have a split. We have a big split here. It's gonna be Italy! What the heck is Eamon? Eamon is not out of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Then you go to round number 2. We've got Generation 2 coming up. Everybody's in the same country here. A tough country to read against though, Italy. We have quite a big split too. It's gonna be. It might have been Italy. Keep going, Chris.
Possibly Italy.
Okay, round number 3, 2x damage. Wait, is this New Zealand? That's not what Karania is going to want to see against Eamon. Third country was New Zealand.
Karania is going straight in the middle of the country. Good guess. Tried to like earlier, but we didn't actually have New Zealand. Is that knowing where a hobbit might live can be very good for this country. Very hobbity in the northern Ireland and a little bit
Wait,
more
is that a water
southern.
pump? We have a water pump by Karania. It doesn't pay off though. Eamon, 22 kilometers away. Going by New Zealand is his preferred country.
Alright, 2.5 times multiplier now. Starting to ramp up. And looks like we're going potentially Colombia.
We have a yellow line, we have some oil palms, we have a rat hole. Shouldn't say too many countries, but we are. We have a country split. Eamon in the correct country. Takes Karania down to just over 1,000 health. Both players will get the country here. They'll both have Germany. Now that guardrail on the side of the road, Germany can actually be region guessed by using those guardrails. And our players will know where those guardrails are found and when they're not found. So we should see some good guesses here.
Both players are back to back. It's a bit harder to see where they're from, but both from the north part of Germany. But with Karania on 1,000 points, and he's closer. The crowd really wanting the Australian to win there. Alright, round 6.
3.5x damage.
And another round that.
Yeah, both our players will know the country here. We got lots of letters suggesting Peru, but Peru is a big country. We potentially could see game, especially if Eamon makes a good guess here.
Peru can generally be guessed by where you see mountains being a very mountainous country, but that's very hard to see when you can't move a camera.
We have a bit of a split here. If Eamon's closer, he won't be there. Karania's going to be That's big damage. Karania's just got himself back into the game on that one guess. We move on to 4x damage now. We have, should be Brazil. Both players are going to know this, especially if it's antenna. It's quite uncommon in Brazil. It's only down in a couple of states.
Both zooming straight in, both in the same area near Mato Grosso. But let's see who's going to get that closer. Neither of them looking in yet, even though they're both in the area.
We do have a bit of a split, even though they are in the same state. It's going to be Mato Grosso yourself. Karate is closer though, and takes the lead.
Yeah, Eamon takes that now.
The game on our hands.
Round
8. Tough round.
No, Karani's pretty confident.
That's a confident zoom from Eamon. Does he see? Okay, we potentially could see game here, especially if Eamon's on it.
Yeah.
What does he know? That's a confident zoom.
Yeah, very confident.
But Karate! Karate now leads 2-0, but we are going to be playing best of 5 for the final. Karate will still.
Congratulations, Karania. You guys are certainly putting on a show. Alright, so if Eamon loses now, the pressure is on, then Karania seals the deal and is our grand final winner. So, we had our no move last time, so this is the big decision. What will you select this time as your game mode?
Well, that no move went really terribly, so I think I'm gonna do moving this time.
You've gone for a change up and you've gone for moving. So let's get that cued and get ready for our third match of our grand final. Good luck, boys.
And while we set that up, again, big thank you to Aftershock who've come in and helped us out with equipment for today. If anyone would like to play against any of our players tonight, we'll have a whole heap of them at the Aftershock booth tomorrow at 1:30. So the pro players versus you guys. You can be the cow salad in all of us.
Are we ready? Good luck, good luck. Here we go. Karania, if he takes this game, he will be crowned champion.
Alright, round 1, no multiplier, and aim is great looking at information, not moving. Onto the main highway, always a good idea, because that's where you get most of your information.
They're going to be back in North America here. Big country though, so players are going to be trying to find the state, trying to find out where they are.
Karania did have a town name, but it seems to be something quite tiny. Didn't know where it was. Biggest thing now would be to try and find that highway.
Okay, Karani's found an interstate, which are very helpful. Eamon doesn't have that information. However, they run through the whole country, so even though you find it, you've still got to work out where in the country.
We did have an exit earlier though, which is quite useful when you know your interstate exits. That is getting some very, very specific meta though.
Well, we have a big split here. We have a big split on round 1, and Karania!
Eamon's got to lock in now if he wants to go to game 4.
Round number 2.
Some massive palm trees to have a look at. Fence meta.
I think we're in Brazil, which players have been looking for a home coding from. Are we?
Problem with a lot of these really, really, really regional dirt roads is finding a phone number or even finding a main road. You can sometimes get stuck by the Google coverage.
Yeah, when you've only got 60 seconds, you really want to get some info, because if you don't get info and your opponent does, that could be the game there.
Exactly.
Unlike the NM and MPZ, where both players see the same stuff.
Okay, we have a Colombia. Okay, Okay, we have a country split by both of our players. Neither of them found information. Who's going to be closer? It's going to be between them. Amen did the amen. It's our second amen of the tournament. Looks like we will be in Mexico here. So our players are going to be looking for things like phone codes.
As everyone knows, you get Mexico, you plonk CDMX. Capital plonkers, everybody. Let's see the kind of things they're looking at now. Haven't seen a phone code yet.
Oh, Eamon does have a phone code here.
Ooh, tiny phone code to read.
And Karani's got that as well. Okay.
Eamon's not too, so Karani's only got 11 seconds left to guess now. And similar area.
Shouldn't be too much damage here.
And
Round number 4, 2.5x damage here. Looks like we are in our first Uruguay of the day.
Uruguay is a country that seems to be a favourite of a lot of GeoGuess players.
It's a fun country.
Fun country. We've got black car, so something that very Uruguay.
Oh, great. Yes, at least the Florida is on the coast.
I say so much of Uruguay's coverage is towards Montevideo, towards that capital, so going
It's almost
north
like
is
this clip
scary.
in the middle then.
Yeah.
Right, we're back in North America. 3x damage on moving. We've already seen some big points in North America, and we do have a phone code. Now, the US is a mess for phone codes, but if you can learn them, you can become one of the best players in the world.
I've learned one so far, and that's not for me.
Okay, Eamon doesn't have information here. He's going to need a very good region guess.
Have a split and Karani closer again.
Going to be closer. That could have been a missed opportunity there with that phone code. We will see.
Definitely.
3.5x damage.
Very wet round.
Yeah, we have some Cyrillic. Looks like we're in here.
There's a few countries around that region that do have Cyrillic, but there's been
Yeah, with the lines, it should be your area here.
Karani's locked in North Macedonia.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So North Macedonia is not one you see pretty regularly. There's not a lot of coverage, but I do believe it's getting some more coverage soon. Both in North Macedonia.
Still yes. It's going to be in the south.
Ooh, Karani.
Wait,
right
Karani's on the
it.
city!
Wow.
Amazing guess by Karani
What a guess.
Moving on to round number 4. And we are back. We're back in Peru. We have some sugarcane. We have a couple of hills. Eamon instant
locked
standing
in.
down. Karani is closer. This could be it. 7 seconds left. Eamon is going to be closer though. Keep yourself alive.
Not a huge amount of damage with 4x though.
And we do have round limits on here, so Eamon needs to start winning these rounds. Otherwise, we're going to see game.
Round 8, smaller country though.
Looks like we're in Austria. Most players will know that.
Yeah, it does look very much like an Austria, Switzerland, but Switzerland does have that locan like Japan.
So the players are going to be looking for things like road numbers here, or maybe a town name if they can find it. Well, Eamon has some good information here. We are going to see another round for sure. Let's see what Karania can do without the information.
They're both right next to each other, near length. Let's see who's going to get this one closer. Neither of them locking in.
It's going to be in the north. Karania's closer.
Again.
on to round number 9. This will be our second last round, possibly of the entire tournament. Eamon needs to win this and the next round, and that is not a good sign for Eamon. Karani just has to be within reason of distance of Eamon here, and he will win the entire tournament.
We are an island because we have those two languages there.
And we have got a road number, which are quite findable here, and they're in groups, so you'll find the 100s, the 200s, the 300s all together. So our players are just going to be looking where the 200s are, and then they'll be trying to find the 282. Well, looks like Eamon might have it here. Interesting.
Karani is on the other side of the country, so we could have some big damage. Try to look around, but neither of them locking in yet.
5x damage
They have
though.
time.
Anything can happen on 5x. Eamon has found the road. That's what he needed. He needs to win these rounds. Going into round limit, he needs to be closer here, and he will be. And that's going to be big points.
Wow.
If Karania wins this next round, he wins the entire tournament.
Eamon
No
needs
pressure
to not
or
just
anything.
be back.
And we have Greenland! We have Greenland! If Karania knows where this car is, he wins.
So for anyone here who doesn't know, Greenland has...
And they're in the same town! It's Karania!
Alrighty, well, Karania. You are officially crowned as our PAX 2025 Melbourne GeoGuessr Champion! I want to ask you, you flawless Eamon in this game. You went 3-0 against Eamon, the current APAC champion. How do you respond?
Yeah, it was a great win. I'm super happy, yeah.
That's great, that's good to hear. A man, a few words. I want to ask, how did you feel when you saw that final round? Because that is really what swung it, isn't it? Because since Greenland has such limited coverage, there's so few photos in Greenland, it's very easy to find what city you're in. And since you were ahead, that's what took it, isn't it?
Yeah, Greenland's a pretty controversial country because it's got such little coverage and you just memorize the cars. And I only know like 3 or 4 cars, and it's kind of like it used to be a bit of a meme that I was bad at Greenland because in the qualifiers for last year's APAC, there was Greenland in the qualifiers and I sent Canada on Greenland because I didn't know the car.
Embarrassing, frankly. But you're our champion, so you can't be that embarrassed. JB, do you have anything to ask our wonderful champion, Karania?
Will you be partying hard tonight, mate? Are we going early morning? You know what we'll be doing today?
Of course.
Alrighty. I've been Lover.
I've been JV.
This has been Karania, who has been your champion for tonight. Thanks everyone for coming. We love you all!